Hi everyone, welcome back to Rowena Cooks. So today I'm doing a bit of a two-parter. I am doing a dinner and a dessert, but I'm making the dessert first because it's not actually a dessert, it's going to my coworkers tomorrow. So today for the dessert we will be making brownies. So to start off, we're preheating our oven to 350. Alright, now that that's going on, heat. All right, then that's 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Okay, then we have to grease an 8-inch or 20 centimeter square baking pan, or line it with parchment paper for easy removal. Definitely gonna be the parchment paper. Well, it's getting lined. Problem with lining it in my family is that we have this big old tendency to either use up too much parchment paper or it needs to sit flat. Now, okay. Okay. Next up, in a heat-proof bowl, this guy, melt the butter and chocolate together. So, we will be doing half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate. Ooh, the hair. And yes, once again, I am in a fluffy sweater. Okay. So once again, it is supposed to be unsalted, but you know me, I love my salted butter. So that will be half a cup, or half of this guy, of unsalted butter. And then half a cup of unsweetened chocolate. Into there. I prefer the double boiler method because it is easier for me to keep an eye on the chocolate. Turn that down. That is already simmering. Okay. Then it's half a cup of semi-sweet. I kept picking up bittersweet, and that was not the intention. Okay, fine. I'll open it up a little bit more. Don't stack, don't stack. Oh, those chocolate chips. Okay, half a cup or 100 grams. I do cups because, you know, I'm American. So, put that in there. Stirring until smooth. Okay, so that will require a spoon. While that is doing its magic, I then shall not touch that just together just yet, because the next step was supposed to be to mix the wet ingredients, but since I am currently melting the butter and chocolate, we will do the dry ingredients. Okay, you stay there. I look for the sister. There's the sister. Okay. cocoa powder, salt, and baking powder. The sugar goes in with the wet ingredients. So, half a cup of flour. It's not that one, it's this one. And the baking powder, I forgot to actually write that one down, is optional. Yes, baking powder. Don't need this half cup anymore. Yes. No, I do not. Okay. Then it's a bye-bye. Chocolate says hello. Let me mix you. Okay. Flour goes bye-bye. Alright. So, how's everyone's day going? My day was fine. I did a shift over at work, so that was fun. Quarter cup, we'll need that later. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Butter apart so it has an easier time melting. Okay. Took that long. And how's everyone else's day? I hope you guys had a good day, be it with work or whatever you guys like to do. School, if you guys are in school. Hopefully you're studying well. Powder, 1/4 teaspoon. They said sifted in, it's getting sifted in. Okay. This is going to be my Christmas present to my coworkers tomorrow. And then I'll be doing the apple strudel on Tuesday, another cooking day, but I will not be doing a cooking and baking and dinner video like I did today because it is just a lot easier to focus on the bigger project, which is going to be the apple strudel. Anyways, I still gotta thank you guys for just watching my videos. I know I always ask you guys to comment, and that's about it because I don't ask any of you to subscribe because I get confused when people subscribe to me. Okay, I can just relax and chill out in here. Put those on top of there. So, don't need the cocoa powder anymore. That go there. eventual garagified stuff again. Trying not to get the inside of the saucepan dirty because that is actually can get reused. So everything is good. Okay. Had to check something. Almost there. Okay. Butter is all melted, so I take this off. I can turn you off. Okay. I'll get the butter into there. Next bit is quite tricky because it says to let cool slightly, and I need to get the bowl out of there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is be kind of slightly ridiculous. Anyway, first things first. Quick transfer over here. I'm not going to use this heat, so. This guy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Probably be easier to do this with my dominant hand. Come on. Yeah, that's pretty warm. Okay. Okay, time to don't want to leave it in there. Okay. Into that. bit of finagling and a lot of begging and pleading, but I finally somewhat managed to get it out. Okay. And then just wash off the other one. This was the top that I would sit on. Okay. Kind of looks like hot chocolate. Okay, there we go. Then pour this guy. Okay, set him aside because we'll be using him later. Okay. So it says to let cool slightly. I always heard the technique to do that was to transfer it from one potato to another. Sugar. So it is 3/4 cups granulated and then 1/4 cup brown. You'll need a whisk and a spoon. All right, so what other questions? So if you are in school, what are you guys studying? Are you guys doing all right? Also, never be afraid to ask your parents for help in school. I know a lot of the time they'll complain about how math is different and stuff like that. But it's because they're frustrated a lot of the times because everything used to be in their mind a lot more simpler. They're frustrated at themselves for not being able to help you guys. Take it from someone who is kind of didn't ask her parents for help. And kind of regrets it. And the reason why I regret it a lot is because I felt like I was an idiot. And my parents didn't want me to have good grades. They wanted me to just pass. Whereas they sang in my family, everyone had gotten a pleasure to have in class, needs to turn in homework. Except for my younger sister. And my younger sister was always on top of getting her homework in, her work in. And it was because she did need to do that. She did have a learning disability. Let me check something really quickly. Might have done a mistake with the bottle. I was right. It was 1/2 cup of flour. All right. Okay, good. 3/4 cup sugar. Regular white sugar. If this doesn't turn out, I'm going to be very, very, very sad. Then one at a time. There we go. Do not go in there. Okay. There. Well, that was one way of pulling out an eggshell. Okay. Mix this in one at a time. Okay. Good. It does not look like a seeds. I've always had this habit of one thing or another out my chocolate always seizes. Unless I follow the instructions correctly. Whew. Okay. No eggshell. Egg. Shell. Alright, then put you in there. Okay. Batter is looking good. So the baking powder was optional. I meant to say that. For fluffier brownies. Alright, and then it calls for 1 teaspoon, 1 whole teaspoon of vanilla. One teaspoon of vanilla. I will not be needing any of these teaspoons for dinner. And I will just be showing you guys how I do the sauce because I am doing spaghetti, as I mentioned in my Minecraft video. And the recipe is more of a family recipe than a traditional one. Okay. Combine the dry ingredients and then gradually fold into the wet ingredients using a spatula. Okay. Okay. Gradually fold it in. You don't want to overmix this. Hence why I got the darker mixing bowl out, because I was not going to do that in that small little cup I had, or bowl. It wasn't even a small bowl. We use that for large ramen. Fold, fold, fold. They say do not overmix this, so hence why I'm just trying to combine it just enough. Just so I know where it ends. There. Yeah, my phone's saying that I can only live stream when I have 50 subscribers, and I'm like, no, I don't want to ask her that. Just let me stream. Okay, that goes in there. Then I get to, here the first. Fold, fold, fold. Do not overmix, do not overmix, just combine. Okay, no, not combined just yet. Still got some of the loopy stuff in there. Not the type you actually want in your batter. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Well, looks pretty good to me. Alright. Time to remove this and dump my batter in. Make sure it gets to all the corners. All the corners first. Sit you here. Don't like not having my spray. I did my best not to overmix this. I was being very careful not to open it. Yeah. Then, rest of this. Please don't turn into fudge. I beg of you, do not turn into fudge. Well, I think my coworker will be fine with just straight up chocolate. She kept begging me for brownies, so I'm making her brownies. And then anyone who is working with her that day is getting brownies. That'll do. Okay. I meant to add the extra chocolate chips, but that ain't happening. So, pour brownie batter, spread it evenly, bake for 20 to 25 minutes. You guys know my rule? it gives me a time range, do it always in the middle. 20 to 25, that will be 23. 23 minutes. Start. Alright. Now, time to eat it into the sink. That's good. Ooh, that's actually really tasty. That's just brownie batter. Nope, control yourself. Okay. Right on here. So. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Alright, move you to the side. Move you up here. Where did I put it? There it is. Beef. Okay. I'm always very annoyed about how the ground beef is always impossible to open. Okay. Slice that in half. Put that in here. That's why I did the brownies first, because I just need to stick a toothpick into the brownies. Check to see if they're done. Okay. Up into the pot it goes. Okay, there we go. Okay, meat into the pot. How'd that go? There it is, okay. Back onto the stove. I would put it on this guy here, but it's an ultra heat, and if you guys know anything about ultra heats, they have this tendency to heat up way too quickly. Yeet over the shoulder. Okay. Pardon the Christmas music. It is that time of year, and I shall listen to my Christmas music. Actually, I have to turn it on in the mornings for to let people know that I am home and awake. Because if I don't, I've been seeing those reports lately of people running up the doors and kicking them, and I do not want such stuff in this house. So if someone's dead, they just probably hear a shout, and then if they manage to break the door down, it's going to be, you're paying for that. Now, did you guys eat anything? Oh, 33 minutes. Wow, that's actually quite a record for me, by the way. Normally, it's an hour long to get through the video. It might still be an hour-long video, but cooking takes time, and so does baking. Time and patience. Now, a lot of people say patience is a virtue. I will agree with that. Most people have trouble finding patience, even Christians. You may see them on the outside going, oh, they must be so patient. It's like, no, on the inside we're raging. And calling on the Lord to give us patience. And then he sits there and goes, draw on mine. But don't you give us a patience? But no, we draw on the Lord's patience. He gives us access to his patience. That sizzling. Alright. So I'm going to have to speak a little bit louder, I realize, because I have water going on. And I got to attack the meat. So, okay. Attack the meat so you can get all crumbled up. Oh, we're down to 17 minutes already. Huzzah! And then it's another 15 minutes to cool. So yes, I am making my sauce early to give the time to give the meat time to marinate and become delicious. I have the apron on, otherwise I'm sure it will be wet. This. If you see me cooking dinner, it's the same day that I've made the video. The reason why is because I'm posting on Fridays and Tuesdays, which are my cooking days in my family. Or, yeah, my family generally, aka my younger sister, older sister. Okay, gonna finish up cleaning and do my dishes from this morning. I didn't do this morning because I was eating breakfast and hurrying off to work. So there might be some dishes left in the sink for two reasons. One, they are not mine, or two, they are mine, I just didn't get to them. Got to open them for my sisters. They use this panel much more than I do. So I'm thinking of doing another live stream tomorrow for Minecraft. I might try to do it about 2 hours because I do want to complete the aquarium / lighthouse, whatever I am planning for it, because that's what I was doing. It is one of those projects that I want to get done right off the bat. Okay, 14 minutes. Excellent. Almost all my dishes cleaned.
What's up with the boxes?
Those are for tomorrow. I am delivering some brownies to work tomorrow. Okay. Mike Street. Yeah. Mom doesn't, neither will I. Okay. So, for our spaghetti sauce, I don't need this one anymore. We use canned stuff. Mainly due to the fact that it was for a budget and there were 6 of us, so my mom was not going to spend all day making the tomato sauce. Because my dad was home at like 5, and he was always tired. And so it's like,
Well, work overtime, you'll always be tired.
that
You
is
always
true.
went out, what, 7?
Well, sometimes it was 7. It's like,
I felt like he would leave before it was even light out.
yeah, he was like at work at least by 6.
Yeah, and then coming home at 5, he always worked overtime. Of course, some of his bosses were not very nice.
No. He always enjoyed it when us girls would give him presents for Father's Day, and they were always homemade. Which is why, hopefully, I am making him something for Christmas, because he said he didn't want anything from me, except for me telling him that that I was doing well, or I was getting my finances under control, which I am. Just let's not mention the fact on how much I spent today, because they were too cute. These boxes are too freaking cute. I mean, look! They are so adorable. I might have had to retie a bow on one. The bow came off. Say hi.
But you gotta be a little louder than that.
Cassie's pulling off her Winifred Sanderson's impression. The old lady.
Another glorious morning. Makes me sick. Sisters!
We have fun impersonating them. As in, having fun hamming it up.
Did you get mom's text? Did you get mom's text? Obviously not, because you didn't have enough.
Did you get my text? Did you get my text about the who's cooking Sunday?
Yes, but I was ignoring it because everyone was already asking me a million questions.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, I'm not answering.
But do you know who's cooking on Sunday?
The book's right here.
Yes. I was hoping, like, off the top of your head, is it me or is it Gabrielle?
I was last. The
So.
question would have been either you or Gabrielle. You were before me, so that would be Gabrielle.
Okay. Hi. Don't worry.
I'm all again though.
Yep.
I know. Look it. But I can feel it in my bones.
Do you feel stretched like butter scraped over too much bread?
Yes.
Actually, I think it was thin.
Thin. Stretched like butter scraped over too much bread. I need a holiday. Very long holiday.
Then this guy. Okay.
Use a spoon.
I know I could, but tomato paste, like big one. We'll go to. I'm doing the sauce early.
So this.
I. I'm already making too much noise. I got music going on.
The bag.
Oh, the bag of chips.
Well, no. That was her making noise.
Ah,
Mine was a recyclable bag.
okay. All I heard was bag, and I'm like, bag of chips?
I was shaking the bag to open it.
Oh, clean up. Okay.
So that there's more espace.
Oregano. Garlic powder, because like my mom. Random shenanigans. Yep. Where's the Italian seasoning?
Somewhere.
Found it.
out there.
Okay. Spices. This guy, this guy, this guy, and where did the there's the garlic powder. This guy. Okay. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go and murder the onion powder, because there is a definite problem with my good onion powder, where we definitely have been experiencing it caking together.
Use it that often, which is super fun.
Okay, that'll be good enough for now. I am not turning on the spice grinder again.
It'll dissolve.
Yep. Okay. Garlic. There are literally no measurements. It is whatever you are in the mood for. Wait, I put the brown sugar back into the fridge. Dagnap it. Okay. That should be enough for now. Mix, 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 mix. Carefully mix. The reason why I use this pot is because you don't make that much sauce. And then it turns out to be that much sauce. And the only thing bigger is for the noodles, so. I'm just gonna mix it over here. Get that back over my shoulder. And then vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and fresh red pepper. Okay. So the story behind this is, what was it again? Mom got it from a gal from North Seattle.
What?
The spaghetti sauce recipe.
Probably. She got a lot of her recipes.
And it's kind of like the joke of, I got this shop from my father, who got it from his father, who got it from some guy who wanted off in like Mahjong. That joke from Kung Fu Panda. It is pretty much that joke. And there's no, like, besides the ingredients, there's no real, what's the word for it? Rhyme or reason. It's just throw it together, taste, see what it needs. Correct it if it needs anything.
That's any good cook worth their salt.
And do not overdo it on the red pepper flakes. I might have done that before on a few occasions. Not to the point where it's inedible, mind you. But just enough where it's just slightly too spicy. Okay, let's see where we're at right now. A little bit more salt. mixed in. Check. I think it might need a little bit more vinegar. But our family is vinegar fiends, so. Actually, no, the vinegar's coming through. Worcestershire sauce. And some of the spices. How do you pick up almost instantly? A little bit more Italian seasoning. A lot more Italian seasoning there. A little bit more oregano. Stir it up. And give it a taste. Yep, that's good. Okay, we're just gonna put this on one and let it simmer until I get dinner ready. Then we just got another minute to go for the brownies. Then we'll do a quick transition. And then when they cool, and then we'll do some slicing up, and I will get the rest of everything all cleaned up. And attempt not to eat the sauce before it's done. Pepper back there. Spoon. Aha! No! Do not get all over the floor! Okay. Where'd it go? There it is. 15 more seconds. Okay. Let's see how well this turned out. Okay. Off. Okay. Toothpick. Toothpick. Where did the toothpicks go? I'm trying to figure out where the toothpicks went.
They were in the camera last I saw.
There they are.
It's me getting up.
No, it was you saw it on the counter. All done. Doesn't look too bad. Yep. I know, don't complain. Oh, I shall see you in 15 minutes. Bye, guys. Alright, and welcome back. That's still almost so I will put this up, move this over here. Now we are going to okay. Well, I'll just cut it on there then. It's been more than 15 minutes and it still was like, no. I swear. It was cold all the way. Okay. It is cooked all the way through. So I'm just gonna take a few neat boxes. So far, let's start out with just 3. See how many you're actually gonna fit in here. I'm going to probably, hopefully, leave some for my parents. And if not, and these go. Okay. Then I'll make more. Small dilapidated slices will be going to me and my sisters. As I was told not to make too much for the family because we are trying not to eat too many baked goods. Hence why my coworkers are getting the vast majority of these. One, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So these are going to work with me tomorrow. Then I'll show you guys the finished product for the spaghetti, because I'm not gonna cook all the noodles in front of you.